talk to us about your success mantra, as in top three things that have contributed to your success so far.
Well, there's so many. If I have to condense it into three, I would say the first thing is the ability to ignore the noise and see the signal. So I can tell you the generic stuff, which is like discipline and pursuing your dreams and all this. But these I think are really actionable and not said enough. So yeah, the ability to tune out the noise, as in everyone is saying do this, do this, do this, or everyone is telling you, or everyone is pushing you in a specific direction. But internally, if you use your intuition, and you see things differently, I would say don't question yourself, because even if it may seem that you're going down a wrong path, wrong, um, and it may seem off, still continue going down, because it's not one way. It's not a one way street, and eventually you'll figure things out. But if you just listen to the noise and listen to the instructions of everyone, you won't make much progress. That's just the reality of it. Um, or you'll get the progress that is seen by everyone, right? Which is you become one of the averages, basically. Now, which is there's nothing wrong, but if you're striving for excellence as an individual, then this is a great approach, right? So that's that's the first one, which is to drown out the noise. Two is you need to decide what you will sacrifice along the way. So, depending on the level of success you want and what you want to achieve, your goals, whether it's growing a business or, kicking off a venture, whatever it may be, you need to come to an agreement with yourself mostly on the discipline, on your habits, everything, on what you would say no to. So if you enjoy a life where you party a lot and you go out a lot and and you spend a lot of time in these things, but your goal is to kick off a business, grow a business, etc., then it may not be the thing or the habit that supports that. So you need to make that decision on how to manage this, how to say no more often. And it doesn't need to be like a complete no, but at least putting it into a way that it's managed. As in, let's say you have a business, you're scaling, you have a team to manage, you have products to deliver, service to deliver, whatever it may be. At least you can say, okay, from Monday to Friday or Saturday, I say no to everything that comes outside of this, and you protect that space, right? That is for the mission, for your mission. And then outside of that, okay, you have a Sunday or a Saturday, a weekend for that. But, the ability to make that contract with yourself, I would say is really important. Or else, it becomes wind that slows down your speed, right? So that would be number two. And for the third, I would say, um, don't underestimate the ability or your ability to grow really fast simply by making connections. And I'll go more into that. Now, there's a really great book. I don't recall the author's name, but it's about the who, not the how, right? Um, and basically, it goes into that, right? Like every time we want to achieve something, we may think, okay, how do I do this? How do I do this? But reframing that into who do I need to know to get this done, and then from there, your life can really take off quickly. Like, for example, on my personal experience, I've had a lot of business ventures, a lot of clients, etc. And I've done zero marketing for myself. It's all been through the network, me trying to offer value, help the companies that I know, and then they're the ones who really just uh, co-connect me to other companies. So really looking into leveraging relationships, I think I put that as the third pillar. And it's not just about business, it's about life in general. It doesn't have to always be about business and growth and all of this. Sometimes it may just be the person that you need to talk to, maybe on your personal journey, to help you develop a little bit more, or spend quality time, or co-develop or co-create. So along the way that can help. So yeah, I think that's a huge one that it's easy to go into your silo when you're working on your goals and your mission and your business, and you're so focused, but then you forget about that element, which is the relationship side of things, right? And it can help you along the journey as well, to enjoy that journey, because you can have people that you can share the journey with, who are going on the same journey with you as well. So super important point there.